Hi guys, again, my name is Michelle. For those of you who haven't watched my video previous to this, please check it out first. It explains a lot more. This is basically just a quick, hopefully update video on my tapering process. As of October 18th, so this past Thursday, 2012, I've now tapered down from 8 milligrams. Last video made just, I think a day or two after I tapered to 10 milligrams. To say since then, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride. Today is actually the best day I've had since then, since after I made the video, just to let you guys know. And it has been quite a crazy ride going down, symptom-wise. Physically, I'll say I'm getting a lot more trembling and shaking fits and more frequently. I do ride them out as best as I can. It still kind of sucks. I am getting a lot of pressure around my head, basically like someone has an elastic around your head and is squeezing it really hard. Along with that, I have a lot of pressure in my ears and stuff when I'm reading like my phone or watching TV, say a video, reading something, my eyes will start blurring. If I'm in like outside or around a group of people, which really doesn't happen that often. I did have to go to a funeral the other day, and that's getting a little bit unnerving because I'm having that derealization feeling where you're disconnected and you've got the fuzzy, blurry feeling around you. With these, I had them really severely before, so I'm more able to cope with them now. Not to say they don't get pretty scary to deal with as well. Just trying to think. This Benzo brain is what I call it. I have now, I obsess over counting my pills to make sure I get the right cut, the right amount, that I have enough pills left. Spelling, stuff like that, just having to go over and over it and reread things because it's not registering. That is something, again, I've expected as I cut down because it affects the receptors in your brain. Funny enough, they're healing your body, but in order to do so, you have to go through a lot of things that are not very fun, to say the least. As well, I have been getting a lot more pain in my muscles. My computer is not behaving right now. Just everywhere, a lot of pain in my chest. It gets really tight. Sometimes I feel actually like, it's hard to explain. Basically, I feel like my body doesn't remember how to breathe, and I have to consciously think in my head, breathe, breathe. I have gone to get my vitals checked, and my blood pressure, it's always been low in my life, but again, it's on the low side, yet my pulse is really high, so it's kind of scary. Again, what I read, normal, but just to update, since last time I made the video, which was September 30th, 2012, I have now gone to 113 pounds. I'm 5'5". Might not seem that bad, but I did used to be around like 137, 138, and I had a lot of muscle. I was really active and stuff like that. So basically, just trying to throw out there what this drug does to your muscles. It absolutely destroys them. I honestly have none left. None of my clothes fit, which is why I wear hoodies and track pants besides being comfortable, and I don't really go out anywhere. But yeah, my doctor set me up with a dietitian. I've been to 3. I'm eating as much as I can. I've got a food tracker. I mean, I'll give it a try, but basically trying to explain to them about benzo withdrawal. I can't waste any more energy anymore. No one gets it. They basically, I've been told I have accidental anorexia, which is pretty ridiculous because I eat more than most people, and I'm forcing myself to, and so yeah, that is definitely unnerving. I am going to my naturopath on Monday to get my adrenals rechecked. Last time back in May, as you guys know from my last video, I was hospitalized and hooked up to IVs and stuff like that because I couldn't walk, convulsions. That's in the back of my head when I'm losing all this weight, because it is scary, and I don't know if that will happen again. I'm trying my best to stay positive. So yeah, hopefully my adrenals come back normal. With the benzodiazepines, when you come off and taper off, it does actually mess and wreak havoc with your metabolic, endocrine system, and your adrenals, which pretty much are all connected. So yeah, as for the, I guess, mental side effects or psychological side effects, my sleep is getting a lot choppier. I'm having a lot of the lucid dreams that I had before when I withdrew really fast. Depression, again, it's normal coming off this medication, but it hits really, really hard. And also, I do have increased energy, but that also is leading to increased anxiety and increased heart rate, which increases, again, the shaking and trembling fits that I do have. I don't know if you can tell right now. My voice is probably a little bit shaky. So yeah, with that, I just try and go with the flow, I guess. Exercise-wise, I've been trying to do my 30 minutes a day of just walking. Recently, just because of all this stress and wanting to feel normal, I've pushed myself, and bad idea. Just to give you an example of what pushing myself is about 35 minutes on the lowest end of moderate on a treadmill with no incline, and ended up getting a bruised muscle under my rib, which I actually have to keep an eye on. And if it gets any worse, I have to go and get x-rays. So again, just telling you, like, in a normal person, that's nothing. I used to do a program called P90X, which was an hour and a half of very intense physical activity. So the fact that that can cause a deep bruised muscle under my rib just doing the 35 minutes, yeah, that kind of, I guess, shows how weak this can make you physical wise. And again, the depression, the anxiety last week was not a good week. I've had a lot of external stressors. It definitely doesn't help. It adds more stress. I was at the point where I was ready to throw in the towel, honestly. It really sucks because nobody gets it, and I am trying so hard to accept that. I gotta accept it. No one, you're not gonna understand unless you go through it. It just sucks because I want so badly for people to listen to what's happening, for people who are suffering, for people who are going through this, to be listened to, and to not just have a blind eye turned on us because we're not suffering from cancer or something that everybody understands. But yeah, basically, just quickly going back to that, again, another side effect of the benzo for me is cog fog, and going back and forth between losing track of what I'm talking to, going back and forth, going over what I'm reading, writing, stuff like that, and forgetting what I was talking about. So just trying to go back to that just sucks. Again, last week I was pretty much curled up in the fetal position, bawling my eyes out. I was physically ill, so that was a really bad week. Pretty much, I called the crisis line. I never want to end up back in the hospital. This October 18th is actually my anniversary date of staying out of the hospital, which is a huge deal to me. But yeah, since then I have rechecked my video and found some more support groups, and I met a lot of amazing people who have really touched me with their stories, and the fact that my video is getting this many views and they're helping people to get awareness out there, it's an indescribable feeling, and it makes me want to keep fighting more and not give up, because if my suffering can help another person and it's not for nothing, then you know what, no, I'm not gonna throw in the towel. I gotta keep going. And it really freaking sucks some days. I know, guys, honestly, I've been there. If you're going through this and it's one of those days and you're just like, seriously, I can't do another day. I know. Just, I'm sorry. Just keep fighting with the strength that you got. For me, I call it the beast. I don't know, just keep trying to fight the beast with everything you have. Join support groups. Talk to people, because I know a lot of us, it gets really isolating, but it really helps so much. I just want to throw a quick shout out to the people who have responded to my video, who I have been in contact with, who are very supporting and also struggling. It means so much to me that you guys reached out and contacted me through my video, and also that you're helping to spread awareness for the videos that everyone out there on YouTube is making. Keep making them. For those that are having bad days, please, like, I wish I could help you so badly. Please don't give up. I know they're just words that I'm saying, but you will have better days. I mean, they are far in between. Again, I said this is one of the best days I've had in a long while. Since I made the video, a lot has gone wrong and bad and scary, but you will have days like this. And again, if you're watching this and you're trying to get off, you want to get off, your doctor has no idea or is telling you you can't, yes you can. There are ways to. You don't have to suffer through a cold turkey or a rapid withdrawal at all. There are so many ways and so many methods and so many people out there willing to reach out and help you. Take information, take these videos to your doctors, help inform them, help you to get off easier so that you do not have to go through the extreme hell that can bring. And I just see this video is getting close to 15 minutes, and I don't want to make it that long, but again, I don't know, I just really want to fight this, and I want to win, and I want to bring awareness to corporations, the companies out there, you know, like, we're real people too, and you ruin a lot of lives. There's so much awareness for cancer and suicide. there's like 0 to 0 for benzodiazepine awareness, despite all the scientific research and studies that have been put out there proving what these drugs do, how harmful they are, yet nobody is paying attention. And that's basically what I am fighting for. I mean, I want my life back so bad. Even when I say I want to give up, like, I don't really, it's just, it's extremely hard. It's hell some days, people going through this. You guys already know that. I don't have to go into detail of what those days can be like. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know the people out there suffering, the people out there that have gone through this, that have shared their videos, that are so caring and spreading awareness. Thank you guys so much. You give me so much hope, so much inspiration to keep going, keep fighting to win this. And when I stop, when I'm healed, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna keep going. People need to wake up and realize what's going on and how horrific it actually is. So I'm gonna end this. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean for it to drag on this long. But yeah, for all my fellow people going through this out there, I love you guys. And shoot me a line, anyone who going through this needs support, needs somebody to talk to, questions, information, don't hesitate. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having a good night, whoever is watching this, and I will try and update again, hopefully on another day when it's going good. Thanks, guys. And my mouse is freezing. Alright, now for real. Thank you guys, and have a good night.